Alright, peace everybody. Sweet Science Boxing Academy. We back with another video. Alright, so the Monster NUA team, they response to Floyd Mayweather calling out him to a potential fight with his former fighter, Gervonta Tank Davis. And the response was simple. They retweeted what he said. They posted his statement on Twitter, basically co-signing that potential fight. Now this is good news because people might be like, well, all they did was just retweet it, but no, a retweet is good because that means that anyway, and his team, they agree. They believe that a fight between Tank Davis and Anyway would be huge. And honestly, that's what they're looking for. Anyway, in this team, they're looking to make their presence over here in the States. He already had, I think, 2 or 3 fights. I believe 2 fights over here so far. And he just beat Cool Boy Steph, who was a unified champion, and talks of being on the pound for pound list. So this will be a real good fight between the two sometime late next year or sometime in 2025, like I stated before. Now, you got some people who think that this is unrealistic because Niobe anyway fights at 122 and he started his career at 108 pounds. But let's not forget, we got somebody else who also started their career at 108 pounds and moved up 8 divisions, which is Manny Pacquiao. People forget Manny Pacquiao started out at 108 pounds and he moved all the way up to 147. And Manny Pacquiao is the same height and the same arm reach as Inoue. Manny Pacquiao is 5'5" with a 67.5 arm reach. So it would be no difference than Manny Pacquiao moving up in weight as well. Only difference is Inoue, he's actually gaining more acolytes than Manny Pacquiao. Because Inoue right now, he's already a unified champion, but he was an undisputed champion in one weight class. And if he fight Marlon Tapales later on this year in Unify, he'll be undisputed in 2 weight divisions. And then next year, he will possibly take a fight at featherweight, maybe fight Robesius or something like that. Maybe pick up a belt there. That way he can be a 5 division world champion. Then maybe he can move up to super featherweight. Maybe take on like a Tevin Farmer or something like that, or possibly even skip it and go straight to the lightweight division where all the big fights at. Because I think if he moved up to lightweight, I think he would beat people like Pitbull Cruz, Jermaine Ortiz. I'm not sure about Lomachenko. That would still be a good fight because Lomachenko is still that bull. But you got Shakur Stevenson, you got Keyshawn Davis, and the money fight is Tank Davis. So I believe that's the whole plan for anyway in this team. To pick up this last belt from Tapales, maybe move up and weight, pick up a belt from Robesius, and then go straight on to super feather or skip it and come straight to light and make that fight happen between Tank Davis. And by the time they fight, if they stay on the right course, meaning both fighters being undefeated and picking up belts or just having the right fights, they will possibly break records on pay-per-view buys because Gervonta Tank Davis, he already did 1.2 million for Ryan Garcia. So if you add anyway to the mix with all his accolades and all his accomplishments, they can possibly do 2.5 million pay-per-view buys, possibly even 3 or a little over 3 million pay-per-view buys. Like this fight would be that huge. But like I said, they both gotta stay on the right course because depending on who Tank fight in his next couple of fights, he can possibly take an L because you got people like Shakur Stevenson. You got people like Devin Haney. Although Devin Haney now is a junior welterweight contender moving up to fight Regis Prograis, he still can possibly fight Gervonta Tank Davis because Tank Davis is no stranger to moving up to junior welterweight and fighting as he fought Mario Barrios. He was 6 feet tall. And it would be a 50-50 fight for Gervonta Tank Davis to go into a fight with Devin Haney or Shakur Stevenson and give Keyshawn Davis enough time. It's going to be a 50-50 fight with him too, because that boy is a problem. But although Gervonta Tank Davis is no longer signed with Mayweather, he still got that Mayweather and Leonard Ellerbe strategy. He going to maneuver and pick the right fights, get the money and everything. Because, like he said, that will be a good fight between him and Inoue, and I think he would want that fight too. So I think he want to go into that fight undefeated, just as well as Inoue. By the time 2024, 2025 happen, and they both undefeated, that fight would be real huge. But like I said before, it would be a good fight. But I think if they did fight, Tank would still ultimately knock him out. But I don't think it would be easy though. I think Inoue would give Tank some real tough problems. But I think Tank will just persevere in the end and just end up getting him out of there. But I could be wrong. That's why I love boxing, because one punch can change anything. But that's all I got for now, guys. Let me know what y'all think. Drop y'all comments down below. Make sure I hit the like, subscribe, and hit the bell. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.